Nearly 5 months after it exited the BJP-led NDA, the AIADMK has failed to firm up ties with any political party for the upcoming Lok Sabha polls. Why is the AIADMK in an unenviable position? Vanakkam, this is T. Suresh Kumar and thank you for joining me in this episode of the Hindu Focus Tamil Nadu. Today, let's examine the challenges the AIADMK is facing in forming alliances just few months before the parliamentary elections. In September last year, when Edappadi K Palaniswami, the General Secretary of the AIADMK, had decided to exit the NDA, he had said that the party will be in a position to form a mega alliance in Tamil Nadu or a best friend to fight the Lok Sabha polls. At that time, he did not anticipate that in just a couple of months, the BJP will be sweeping the assembly elections in the heartland of Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. Ever since the BJP won a clear mandate in these three states in the Hindi heartland, there have been multiple opinion polls which have suggested that the BJP will be forming the government at the centre for a third consecutive term and with a more decisive mandate possibly. This has left the erstwhile allies of the AIADMK and the BJP, such as the PMK, the Tamil Nadu Congress, the DMDK, play a wait and watch game because they are very clear that the AIADMK on its own may not be an effective alternative to take on two national parties, the BJP and the Congress, in the parliamentary elections. Over the last few months, the AIADMK has strategically distanced itself from the BJP. It had even overlooked open offering from Home Minister Amit Shah saying that the doors of the BJP were open for an alliance, and it has been insisting that it will lead a front on its own. Until recently, the party was hopeful that the Congress might switch over from the DMK and join hands with that. However, a few days ago, Mr. Palaniswami had said that the AIADMK is ruling out an alliance with either of the national parties for the upcoming elections. Why did he say so? His statement came against the backdrop of the All India Congress Committee appointing K. Selva Perunthagai as the president of the Tamil Nadu Congress Committee. Selva Perunthagai, as we all know, has been very close to the DMK leadership, and therefore it has become apparent to Palaniswami that the possibility of the Congress breaking ties with the DMK no longer exists. And now Mr. Palaniswami has been saying that the national parties have failed to take into account the interests of Tamil Nadu. He has argued that national parties, even when the AIADMK was part of it, were focusing more on national issues than the regional issues that concern the people here. Palaniswami is now facing an uphill task because except for the PMK, which has a very concentrated vote bank in North Tamil Nadu and parts of the western region such as Salem and Dharmapuri that could make a critical difference to the AIADMK in case of an alliance, there is no other party that could be worth the name to tie up with and expect a clear vote transfer from them. Tying up with the PMK, if it happens, could be a double-edged sword for the AIADMK because on the one hand, while there could be a vote transfer from a section of the 1 years in the regions that I mentioned, the alliance with the PMK could also have an adverse effect for the party in the Delta region and southern districts because in the 2021 assembly elections, the party faced some setbacks in these regions on account of it granting 10.5% internal reservations to the 1 years within the MBC quota. The Mukkaltur community, which is concentrated in these two regions, feels that any internal reservation in favor of the 1 years would be detrimental to its own interest in getting government jobs and admission in higher education institutions. Now, imagine the scenario of the AIADMK possibly going it all alone or just carrying along a few fringe parties with it. Such a situation had arisen in 2014 when Jayalalitha was the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu and the leader of the AIADMK. She took a very clear decision to go it alone, but 2014 and 2024 are different in terms of the political landscape. Back in 2014, the electoral landscape was fragmented with multiple parties contesting the election, which helped the AIADMK consolidate its position. In fact, in 2014, the AIADMK had polled the highest vote percentage of 44.92%. But if you take a look at the current situation, The AIADMK's vote percentage has gone down significantly. In the 2021 assembly election, the difference in terms of absolute votes polled between the DMK and the AIADMK is more than 20 lakh votes. That's a very significant number. If you look at it in terms of percentage basis, then the difference between the two parties is 5.97%, a very significant percentage that can give the DMK a clear lead over the AIADMK in many of the constituencies. And therefore, going alone in a Lok Sabha poll is fraught with a risk for Palaniswamy. While he is an assertive leader, no doubt, he lacks the charisma that Jayalalitha had. Jayalalitha was a crowd puller, which is not the case with Palaniswamy. In 2019, the contested vote share of the AIADMK was about 33%, which was the lowest since 1998. Likewise, the vote share of the party in 2021 assembly polls was the lowest since 2001. So all these clearly are not good signs for the AIADMK. It remains to be seen if Edappadi Palaniswamy is able to pull out a rabbit from a magical hat at the last moment. I shall meet you in another video. Until then, this is D. Suresh Kumar signing off. Thank you.